Hello everyone, this is Jaden Dunn with Kiss My Glass Antiques, and today we are at Artichoke Annie's. You can kind of see it in the background there. Where are we? What town are we in? Right outside Columbia, Mo. The map still says Columbia, Mo. So, Columbia, Missouri. And we're looking for antique or vintage glassware to resell or add to my collection. So, let's go inside and see what we can hopefully find something good. Okay guys, so first thing we're looking at here is just this little Royal Dalton figurine. I think that said 50 bucks, so we're gonna pass on her. That's a normal price. They're normally outrageous, but yeah. Okay, this bowl is a Viking Epic Drape bowl. I think that just says mid-century modern on it. $45 is a decent price for that, I would say. I'm not for sure because I've never seen one in person, but I would say that is a pretty good average price for it. And I believe it was in persimmon, which is basically just orange. Just looking around. I'm not sure what we look at next. Okay, so right here there is a Fenton Jack in the Pulpit vase, and I thought it was really pretty in the custard glass with these painted, like, I don't know what those flowers are, but yellow flowers on it. It was just really pretty to see. I think it says 55 maybe on that price tag, so we didn't pick it up or anything, but yeah. This bush clock was pretty cool, so I just wanted to get it on camera. It was $85, which I feel like isn't too bad for how old it is, but just wanted you guys to see it. And over here, we're going to look at these little salt and pepper shakers. I actually have this set already, just like it. They look like hugging ones, but they're not, which is kind of sad because they'd be really cute hugger ones. Just looking at the other salt and pepper shakers. They had like a whole little frog collection right here, which I thought was cute. And then down here, we're going to look at these chickens. I still don't know who makes these. I need to look at that. I guess I haven't, but it had like the sugar and the creamer and the canisters and all the mugs, so it was nice. I don't think they had a set for like, or a price for the entire set, but we've seen these before. But one thing I didn't notice is that the tops of the canisters, which I'm pointing out right now, are like a progression of the chick hatching. I had never noticed that before, but it's really cute. Like, look at that. That's awesome. Right here was this really cute Tweety and Sylvester cookie jar, so it was $30, but like I just thought you guys needed to see it because it was really cute. Like, look at Sylvester's face. He's upset. Okay, right here is an Ellie Smith Moon and Stars in the pink opalescent. It's just a little like candy dish. I really liked it. The color on it was good. But yeah, you can see like the little bit of opalescent there on the rim. It wasn't focusing very well. Sorry about that. We did leave it behind. I don't feel like it was priced wrong at $40, but honestly, like, I like to get a good deal for me to keep in my collection, and I know I wouldn't have sold that, so we just left it in the store for someone else. Now right here, this is a swung vase, and we haven't seen this style before, but this is Fenton Valencia style, and I don't believe it was stamped, so it is pre-1970, so that's pretty cool. It was in the Amberina colorway, but since we hadn't seen it on the channel before, I wanted us to get a good look at it. So I'll just repeat, it's a Valencia style. Here we have a Viking rooster in Amberina as well. I can't tell what that says on it. I think it said $125 on it. I'm not sure the going rate for it, but I believe that is a little bit expensive. Here we have a Viking 6-petal compote. We're going to see one just like it here in a little while. At $35, that's about $5 under a normal retail, I believe. And this is a Kanawha glass horse. So I thought that was pretty cool. I got that on camera for you. I think we saw one of those in another recent episode as well. I believe the one that's titled something like an antique mall or museum. Right here, I got really excited about these when I saw them, but then when we got to the price tag, I wasn't very excited. On the left is a Ellie Smith green ribbed pedestal vase, and this one right here, that's $85, and this one, the green one, was $159, which is way too expensive for that one. The 85 is okay, it's a little expensive, but the $85 one is a Viking 6-petal in persimmon, I believe. Maybe could argue it's amberina, but it looks pretty orange to me. And like I said, the 6-petal was an okay price, but the green ribbed was a lot much actually. Here we have a Fenton blue opalescent hobnail, and I think the $22.95 was a great price for it. I think it was underpriced. I normally see these for about $30. It was a little short, but still absolutely beautiful, and it's not stamped. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I believe Fenton didn't start stamping their products until 1970 or 71. See how you have no stamp there? So it's one of the older ones. Now back here in this corner is an orange pitcher, and I don't believe we've seen one of these pieces before, but I have a decanter very similar to it. It has the same handle and base, but mine's amber, and mine has a stopper, and it is actually Empoli made. So this is an Empoli pitcher in orange or persimmon. Persimmon is technically a Viking color, but you'll hear me use it for basically all oranges. So that was pretty neat to see. I hadn't seen a picture like it before. Like I said, I only have the decanter. Now right here, we're going to look at some moon and stars. These are a set of candle holders. Let me see if I show the price. At $30, that's probably a bit under retail for them. So if you were a collector, it'd probably be a good pickup for you. Next we have, I believe there was also a sugar for this. This is the creamer though. So it would be a sugar and creamer set, I believe. At $12.50, that's a good price if it's the set. But if it's just for one, I would say that is a little rich. Now this was the set of them. It's a blue Ellie Smith Moon and Stars candelabra or candle holder. And it was priced at $35 for the set, which is definitely retail. But if you don't have to worry about shipping, you might as well go ahead and pick it up at retail because you don't have to pay for shipping. Up on top, there's a butter dish. It says 45 firm on it. And right here is actually not Moon and Stars, but it is Fenton thumbprint basket. At $45, that is a little bit much. I would say $30 is like the max retail on those. I could be wrong, but I would say about $30 is probably the highest I would pay for one of those for my collection. I don't actually have a Fenton collection though. Next, we're going to go over here and look at that Moon and Stars and orange. So like the basket we just looked at, this is a Fenton thumbprint, but it's a vase. Also $45, which is also a bit much for the price. Or for this piece. In just a second, we're going to look at this. Yeah, right here. This Moon and Stars Amberina canister. This is, I believe this is the second largest size. $45 for it. It was just a bit above retail. And then we're looking at a cake plate and some compotes and maybe even an ashtray. And there was a toothpick holder. So, and those are all Moon and Stars, Ellie Smith in green, ruby, amber, and crystal. It was good to look at though. Over here we have the swan covered candy dish, which we haven't seen in a little while actually, in an aqua color. So I was excited to see one of those. Haven't seen one. Right here, we're going to have a little learning lesson. This from the top looks like a Viking 6-petal compote, but from the bottom, you can see the scalloped edge, and that would mean it's an Ellie Smith 6-petal compote. So that's how you tell the difference. I think we talked about it in the last video, but if you didn't watch that one yet, if the edges of it are scalloped, it is Smith, and if they are round, it is Viking. So right here on the label, it says Viking, which is incorrect. That was not correct. This one was a Smith piece. It's good to see, though, to show you guys that is a common misconception. Here we have a Fenton 4-horned Epergne, which was very pretty with the white trimmed in the blue. And it is a $425 piece, according to these people, which I thought was actually pretty close or maybe a little under retail. It was absolutely beautiful. So keep your eyes open for those. I wanted you guys to see this cute little glass seal. It's pretty cute. Then right over here, I believe Luke's looking at something. I don't know what it was. Yes, right here. Just prepare yourselves. But right here, we have a blue Viking 6-petal compote. I'm not sure if I show you guys the bottom, but just hold on a second. I dropped the lid, but it didn't break, so it's okay. But I wanted you guys to see that accidents do happen. So if you do drop something, and even if you break it, just be honest, and sometimes they won't make you pay for it, even though I think you should. But it's okay because it didn't break or crack or anything, so we were lucky with this one. But this blue compote was about $45, which is, I think, retail, especially for this size. Like I said, the last one we saw just a few minutes ago was a bit under retail, but this is just right on the money for retail. And here we have a red one just like it. I think I point out the bottom on this one for you guys. So this one is Viking 6-petal compote in red or ruby at $40. That is just about retail. But look at the bottom. It's solid on the edges. It's not scalloped. It's perfectly round. This is Viking. Ellie Smith didn't make a compote like that anyway in the 6-petal, I don't believe. But and over here we have this fish, and it says Blanco, but I believe it's not Blanco. But there are several manufacturers who made a fish like this, and they're all relatively rare. So even if that's not Blanco, it's something rare. I don't know what the other companies are, though. Here we have some Snoopy glasses. Hello. That one said 1958 on it, I believe. And the other one also says 1950 something on it. Well, they were just really cute, you know, patriotic little Snoopy glasses. I really liked them. What's this one say? 1958. So, yeah. They were cool to look at, and I was actually telling Luke that I want a set of Snoopy glasses, so. Yep. They had like a whole Snoopy booth right here. Well, I guess it's Peanuts, actually. And last but not least are these Halloween, like vintage Halloween candy buckets, along with some other vintage Halloween stuff. I am not a Halloween specialist or anything, vintage Halloween specialist, but I do know that these paper mache candy buckets are definitely a pretty penny nowadays. So if you guys find any of these that are relatively cheap, definitely pick them up and resell them, because they are worth a lot of money, and there are definitely some big collectors out there who are interested in them. So of course I got them on camera for us. They're pretty cool. Most of them had very minimal damage as well, which is amazing considering how old they are and that they were probably used as well. So that's pretty awesome. And then right here, this is actually the last thing we look at, is an Ellie Smith compote. It's ribbed at the bottom. It's not completely round. Viking does not have a ribbed piece. So that is not Viking, is what I said. Okay guys, so we just left, and we actually didn't end up finding anything that we wanted to take home with us, but there was some cool stuff in there and some glassware, and I definitely dropped that Viking compote lid, but it didn't break or crack, thankfully, so we're in the clear on that one. But thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and comment down below what your favorite thing we saw was. Favorite thing we saw is in the comments below, so it will push my video out. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.